Hello again, people of the internet. This is going to be my last, hopefully my last, blanket statement I'll ever have to make concerning my reasons for being a vegetarian. Okay, in my previous video, I would like to address some comments that were left on my previous video. First things motherfucking first. I never said, not once, said that nobody should ever eat meat. I never said that. I said I don't understand why more people aren't going vegetarian, considering the amount of cruelty and the amount of mess and the amount of pollution that factory farms are known for. Fine. If you like to eat the meat that much, fine. But, good for you. That doesn't mean I have to eat it. If you like putting a big sloppy piece of slimy sausage in your mouth right into your throat that much, good for you. You can keep it. But since when does wishing that there were a better, more environmentally friendly and more humane way to farm the meat, since when does that make me a vegan Nazi? Seriously. Okay. Point number 2. Concerning the pollution levels put out by factory farms, it's not exactly a big secret. Neither is the amount of land that's wasted growing corn solely to be used for feeding livestock. That's not exactly a secret either. The majority of corn grown in the United States does not go to human beings. It goes to cattle farms. Again, this isn't exactly a secret. Factory farms are a huge waste of resources. And no, this information didn't come from PETA. In past videos, I've gone on to no end how much I despise PETA and their tactics. And, by the way, addressing one specific comment, yes, I know that there is a huge difference between a small-town Farmer Brown establishment and a factory farm, okay? I live in northwest Arkansas. Alright, I can drive an hour in any direction, and I can see both, just regular old farms and factory farms. In fact, Tyson Chicken Company, their corporate office, is about 10 minutes north of my house. Anyway. Oh yes, and on a side note, a particular user, whose name I can't remember right now, that's what I think of him, made a snotty little comment about a chemical called Hexane, which he had heard was mostly emitted by soy production facilities. Okay, so I did a little research concerning this chemical Hexane. First of all, I didn't find any of the information that he quoted. But I did find some information concerning the chemical hexane from the Environmental Protection Agency. The information on the EPA's website says that hexane is not unique to soy production. It is not even a direct product of soy production. Hexane, while it has been used to extract oil from seeds and plants artificially, is also a very common ingredient in industrial and commercial cleaning chemicals, and it's also found in many different types of adhesive. So yeah, I couldn't find a single thing on the EPA's website confirming that hexane is a direct result of soy product production. Sorry, but it's just not there. And on a side note, do you have any idea how much soy products are in regular food, in seasonings, in fillers, and even things that aren't really technically foods? So saying that going vegetarian is causing just as much environmental damage isn't entirely true when you take into account just how much soy is in our food. Anyway, one more thing I would like to point out, that another user made a comment that the reason we don't eat cats and dogs is because they're domesticated animals. No fucking shit. Livestock are domesticated animals too. Cows, chickens, pigs, they're domesticated animals. But again, the way I see it, and I'm making a big deal out of this, the way I see it, since some of you can't seem to distinguish an opinion from an assumption, if you have no beef with the idea of chaining up a pig by its legs, gutting it, and then sawing its limbs off and eating them, then you should have no qualms with doing this to your own dog. I mean, it's still an animal. I mean, pigs and dogs are both, they both feel pain, They both scream when you hurt them. They both have muscle tissue. They're both animals. So I don't see the difference. If you can eat one, you can eat them all. But in my case, I'd rather eat none of them, because that's just not the kind of person I am. You know, there's nothing that I really want in this world that, to me, justifies torturing and killing an animal that never did anything to me. But that's just me. I am getting really sick and tired of making disclaimers and rebuttals on my own damn videos because people can't be bothered to actually pay attention to what I'm saying instead of what they want to hear. Yeah, I don't think it's too much to ask that people think about what they eat and where it comes from. I've made it abundantly clear in all my videos, including this most recent one concerning vegetarianism and my thoughts on vegetarianism, that it is only my opinion and that's just what I think. But